Well, hello, hello, hello. It's Thursday again, and we are here with Queen's Table. Not your usual face you see here. I'm covering for Dion today as she's not very feeling well, but it's nice to be on the other side of Queen's Table. This week we have a beautiful special guest here with me, the lovely Chloe Road Adkins. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing? Tell us a bit about yourself. How's your week been going and stuff?
Well, my name's Chloe Adkin. I'm 20 years of age and I'm obviously representing Nottingham in the Miss Galaxy finals in November. I'm having a really good week because the sun is shining in Nottingham. It's been really, really hot. There's been no clouds, so I've just been lapping it up as much as I can.
Yeah.
So it's been really nice just to feel a bit of warmth on my skin, because it's been so cold and rainy and miserable. I was like, I forgot what heat was.
Yeah. Almost like we're on holiday.
Yeah, like the only heat I've been having is like from the oven door. Like when you're checking your dinner.
Yeah.
So it was nice to have just like a couple of days of warmth. I think it's cooling down now, but it's just nice to have a few days.
Yeah, it's definitely lovely to just take advantage of, especially while we ease up a bit on some of the restrictions and we can go see close friends and family. And having good weather makes it even better because you don't have to go into like a pub or inside the house. You can do it in the garden and safely in the park. So enjoy it while it lasts. Well, we're very honored to have you here with us. And I would love, because the one thing I know you for is your charity work. I'm always seeing you on social media, always popping up all about the charity work like a busy bee. So it would be great to know more about it. Let our viewers know more about the charity work that you do.
So this year I've decided to fundraise for my own chosen charity, the British Heart Foundation, as well as the Christie, which is UK Galaxy Pageant's chosen charity. As I think it's important, as a personal preference, I think it's really important that you show dedication to your system and support charities that they're involved with. But I also think it's important to have your own sort of style and your own sort of input in things and show that you work with your local community and lots of charities that mean something to you. So the British Heart Foundation is my chosen charity just through my platform Heart Awareness. My granddad suffered from a heart attack a couple of years ago, and ever since then I've always fundraised for the British Heart Foundation. So my aim this year is to raise £2,000 overall, splitting it straight down the middle, so £1,000 for the British Heart Foundation and £1,000 for the Christie. And so far I'm on track with that. So I've raised over £800 for the British Heart Foundation, and I think I'm on like 560 for the Christie.
Wow.
So I should definitely smash that target if all goes well. And I've got loads of events coming up. So at the moment, I'm running a raffle to win a £20 donation to your charity fundraising page. So I know people use different ones. So like I use Just Giving. I know some people use the Virgin Money. I don't know what it's called, Virgin Money Giving, something like that.
Something in
so I just put fundraising, whatever your charity fundraising page is, because I know people use different ones. So a £20 donation to there. 2 1-hour sessions with my pageant coach, which is the Pageant Coaching Academy, Rachel Tate, and a £20 earring envy voucher, because every pageant girl can't live without earring envies. I know I've not even got mine in. I feel lost. So that's going at the moment. I've also ran Charlotte Clemmy raffles where you can win a shoot with her in the UK Glam Squad. They're always a sellout. They're really fun to host. And I've got coming up in August a pajama party, and yes, it's going to be in my garden. We've got a candy floss machine, a popcorn machine, we're doing pizzas, wedges, garlic bread, things like that. We're obviously going to cater for any allergies as well, so no need to worry about that. If you're like vegan, vegetarian, I can cater it, it's not a problem. And we're going to have, it's going to be like a boho theme, so I don't want to give too much away, but
don't give it, but that sounds
something else that's really, really exciting that I really just want to blurt out, but I know I'm going to be in trouble if I do, so I can't. But you just need to buy a ticket. They're not going to be too expensive. We're going to keep it really low because I know people have had a tough year with COVID and things and are still going through that process. So ticket prices are going to be really reasonable, And it's just going to be a fun get together. It's in the garden, so it's going to be COVID safe as possible. You know, we can keep that 2 metre distance if that's in place still. So I'm really excited for that one.
That sounds
counting down the months.
It sounds fun, especially because I now live in the north. I can take advantage of it and actually pop in for a visit.
Honestly, you need to come. It's going to be so much fun. I hosted one in 2019, and I did that at a hotel, and that was really fun. But this time I thought, you know what? No, I've got a nice garden. The weather should be nice in August, so let's do it outside. Let's make it really fun. And then there's not any like limits on who can come. So I'm really excited.
That sounds so exciting. Honestly, that sounds great. And especially the fact that you're thinking about even the COVID restrictions and keeping within those guidelines, because no matter, I'm still a bit with hugs. With hugs, I'm just like, no, still keep your distance. It's okay. So great job at thinking about that. And to just even touch a bit on the charity that you mentioned, how important it is and the great work that you're doing, especially, you know, not only for your Pageant's chosen charity, but also, you know, something that is close to you. And I think that when you have a platform or a charity that's close to you, it means so much more. So when you're doing the work, you feel even like double proud of yourself. So keep up that hard work, and you know, fully vaccinated someone getting it.
Oh my gosh, I've only had one.
So Jessica has a question here for you. So what has been your favorite fundraiser you've attended?
Oh, that's really hard. Oh, I don't know. Can I say my own?
Well, I know it is.
No, I don't know. I've done so many. Now I'm really trying to think ones that have really stood out. I don't know, like it's so hard because I think everyone has a different way of doing things, and you know, with COVID, like it's crazy because you sort of forget. Like I've forgotten so many things that I've done, and I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot I did that, because it just seems so long ago.
Yeah,
like that you've actually been able to go out and experience an appearance as such. Like what even is an appearance anymore? Like just standing in your bedroom with a sign count as appearance this year, because that's all I've been able to do.
Yeah, it's just
and like normally for me, I wouldn't count that as an appearance. So I'm like, oh, but what can you do?
So it's Hannah. So I think it's not picking up. Hannah's full.
I'm like, what did I
say? So yay on that. Definitely, I would say it's all enjoy. Sorry, I think my Wi-Fi may have gone out.
I can hear you.
Oh. Technology at our finest here. Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you.
Okay, amazing. So we'll keep cracking as technology at its finest there. But I think Hannah was saying she's fully vaccinated, which is a.
Oh, now it's just me.
My camera won't work, but you can hear me, so I can answer my own question. This is why we have a techie in the background. So how would you up your fundraising as a queen when you win? Because you do so much. You've like, how would you level up?
I know. We was having this. I was having this conversation the other day actually, because somebody else asked me this, like, have you got any plans? And obviously this year, normally I would host a ball every year, but because of COVID, it's just, I think personally, it just doesn't feel right to be able to start promoting something that's still so, we're so unsure of. And it's a lot of, a ball is so much effort. Unless you've actually hosted one, I don't think you realise how much work goes into it, especially the ones that I like to host, because I like to be over the top and I think of every little thing. And I want it to be perfect. So this year I've decided, obviously in 2020 I couldn't host one. 2021, I'm not going to host one, because if it's not going to be the best and it's not going to be me putting my best foot forward and showing people what I can produce, then it's just not worth it to me. I'd rather wait. So if I do win the title, then I'll definitely be hosting a ball again. And as some of you might know, we've got a little group, Queens in Training, and it's all the girls who placed first runner-up in the categories last year at UK Galaxy Pageant. And I'd love to do something as a group, whether we all win or not, whatever. And I had this idea, and I've not even told them yet, but I thought, could we do an event in each area that we're from and like make it travel round? So that's an idea that's come into my head. I just want to do as much as I can, and I think a lot of the things I'm really good at is just like doing the same sort of thing but bringing it back again, maybe like a little bit better. Like my PJ party, I'm bringing it back but making it different. So a lot of different events just popping up, raffles, just anything that I can sort of think of, and I might even have like a new idea every time it comes to that. So I just take it as it comes and sort of go with the flow. That's how my mind works. I just sort of like go to bed and then I'll think of something, I'll be like, that's the one. Like I did with the Glam Squad raffle. It just came to me and I was like, oh, why has no one thought of this? And it was straight out.
Amazing. I mean, I need to be in your head, Chloe, to get those bright ideas. You need to be there to get those ideas. So I don't think everybody else could say, because I think after this year, I think everything is just like, my brain is just gone. So I need some of those bright ideas.
I'll send them across.
Yeah. Virtually, we can get them over there. But you mentioned something earlier that I think is so important to touch on, that because of the year we've had, we forget what things we've done in the past or what we've attended even before. And that's something we touched on our Clubhouse room last week when we were doing like interview questions bouncing off each other, and someone was like, to like Jessica or to Maggie G was there, was like, oh, remember you did this, and they're like, oh yeah, I did that. 100%. I could have said
that. 100%. You always forget. And I think also for me, like pageants are all about like friendship and making memories with like your sister queens, and like we've got Queens in Training and we didn't even win. Like it's so strange. Like we all placed first runner up, and like I didn't even know Claire, Miss Cumbria Galaxy, before we placed first runner up, and just from that bond of being first runner up together, like we're so close now. We're messaging all the time, and it's so nice. And for me, if I was to win, I'd want to do things with my sister queens, not just on my own as well, because I think that's so important. We are going to be a team. We need to represent Galaxy as a team, as well as doing stuff individual, of course. But I think it's really important that we do things as a team and create that bond ready for internationals, because if your bond is strong before you get there, like the sky's the limit. You can all boost each other, and that's what you need. I feel anyway. That's what I'll need when I'm at internationals, is just like that boost from my support bubble.
Yeah, that is amazing to just have. Especially, imagine if all your first runner-ups get Queen, because you feel that rapport. I think that international will just be amazing.
Like we're so close already, and we've not even thought about like us all winning together. It's not even cropped up in a conversation, which is actually quite strange now I say that. But I think we're just all we're bothered about is just enjoying the moment, being together, seeing each other, supporting each other when we're on stage. Like whoever wins. We've had fun, we've made friends anyway, and like obviously Dion and my mum are in the same category. There's literally no animosity. They're like really good, they're really close. We're all supporting each other with everything that we do, so it's really nice.
Yeah, I know, like I guess as well, for people on the outside, they see pageants as just the competition and not seeing how much it actually brings us together. I can so relate with that, because I just moved up north not knowing anybody here, and it's the pageant girls from Staffordshire that's keeping me going. I can relate to your lovely sister, Queens in Training group, and keeping the connections, because no matter, even if you're in the same category, there's no reason why you can't help and support each other and just guide along the way. And I think that's the best part about pageantry.
Exactly, 100%.
Yeah. Well, we touch a little bit on, like, I think you've given me a little bit of your goals and stuff for 2021. But apart from like, you know, your fundraiser and what you're planning for your charities and stuff, what else are your goals, you know, that you have coming up for us?
So, outside of pageantry, I've just started my own beauty business. So I'm really excited about that and seeing where that takes me. I fancied a bit of like a career change and just something to like put me out of my comfort zone. Beauty's always been one of my passions. So to be able to train up fully now and be fully insured and able to take on clients is really, really exciting. I did my first lash set today on a model and it was so good. It took me just over 2 hours, which is really good for a first attempt.
Yeah.
And they came out gorgeous. I'm so excited to share those. So they'll be going out on Instagram a bit later tonight. And then obviously just as long, I put a post out the other day that just said like, all I want in life is like to be surrounded by people I love, like with a career that fulfills me and just like love life. And that is literally my goal for 2021 is just to enjoy as much as I can, because I feel like we've been kept so away from everything, from like events, social situations, family, friends. I just want to take this year and just enjoy it as much as possible, whether that means traveling if we're allowed and if I feel safe, and meeting up with friends again in a safe environment, and just enjoying it as much as I can, and hopefully be back in Pageantland. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I think I'm very much looking forward to getting part of some sort of Pageantland. I'm just waiting for the first pageant to be like,
I know. I've seen obviously some systems have gone virtual and done it live, and it's been really nice to watch, but it's just not the same. Like like Atlantic and all those were absolutely incredible. The way Rami ran it on the live was amazing. The way she did it, it was so professional. It was so slick. I thought it was incredible. And really paved the way for like virtual finals. I thought it was really, really good, and she should be so proud. But it's not the same as like being in the audience, hearing the cheer. And I feel that for the girls as well. Like I think if Galaxy said, "Oh, we're going virtual," my heart would break. Because I find that's what boosts me, like the crowd and the adrenaline rush that like, oh my gosh, everyone's in the audience.
Yeah. No, I totally get you. I mean, that adrenaline you feel when your name is announced and you're walking on stage, it's just like, you know, the best moment. I mean, I'm a RuPaul fan, so I just picture like walking down the runway. That's all that goes through my head. So I totally feel you. I think, yes, could I do a virtual pageant? I think I could, but I do love that the stage present, and it's the weekend as well of meeting other contestants from young to, you know, classics. It's just so amazing, and the pajama parties and everything that's involved in a pageant weekend I think is the best part of it. So 100%. I wouldn't want to miss out on that.
100%. Yeah, like Galaxy obviously is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so that's like a full weekend as well. And I feel like Galaxy was years ago now because we had Galaxy and then I swear it was the weekend after we were put on a national lockdown, and it was like, where I'm still not out of the pageant bubble, like let me just readjust.
Oh, I can see Jessica said she's really nervous of everything like pageant starting back. I mean, I think everyone has their absolute feeling of that. I mean, I would say to people, if you're not confident, don't even try, just go when you're ready type thing. And as long as like wear your mask, take the same precaution, wash your hands, sanitize. I mean, I have like 3 bottles of sanitizer in my handbag every day.
100%. I mean, I'm always washing my hands at work anyway, working with children. Like, I can't escape much. So if I don't get COVID, I'm catching like something off them. So we're really cautious at the minute still, because I just don't think it's going to go away as quickly as everyone thinks it will. That's just my personal view on it, and everyone's entitled to their own. But I think as long as we're sensible is the main thing. And I mean, if I have to go on that stage with a mask on, gloved up, in full PPE that's rhinestoned, I'll be there, honey. Yeah, I will be there, and I'll make it work.
Oh, look at that Pageantland plug, the sanitizer bottle.
Oh my God, I've just had a great
Accessorize.
idea. Earrings. They could be
Oh,
earrings.
they could.
David Couture earrings.
Oh, there we go. That can be found on the Pageantland online website. So give that a look if you're looking for sanitizer bottles. And I was just thinking, something came to my head when you said full PPE. Imagine if the pageants had a superhero category or round. I would so fully dress as in PPE kit.
Just imagine. I think they should do like COVID couture round, and you have to like make it like fashionable and stylish. That would be so funny.
Can you imagine? I have actually an outfit made out of toilet paper, so that could be a good round.
I've got some from Miss England. When I did Miss England, they had a Miss Eco round. And I did, the first one I ever did was like a Valentine's theme. So we did a Valentine's dinner date for 2, and my whole skirt was like paper plates, like folded in half, and they opened like that. So that was all my skirt. The top we made out of napkins and twisted them, and then stuck them to a cardboard heart. So it was like a heart shape.
Nice.
Oh my God, I always remember that. And then I had like
you have to create that on the spot.
Pardon?
Did you have to create that on the day?
No.
Oh,
no.
Oh, no. Okay, because I was just going to be like, gosh, no.
No, I couldn't think of an idea that good on the spot. No. But that was really funny how that came to me. We were just watching TV and there was an advert on for like M&S, a Valentine's dinner date, and I was like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. And then me and my mum and my dad was literally all there with the glue gun for like a full week. I was like, it needs to be drawn. It needs to be done. It needs to be right. And then we rhinestomed it all with like little stick-on things. Funny.
Cool. Sounds good. See, maybe we could have an eco round for COVID, category COVID.
Just category COVID. I like that.
Yeah, theme your outfit. But as we're talking about pageant rounds, tell me, what is your all-time favorite pageant round?
Everyone always asks this. Honestly, I'm awful at answering these questions today. I really don't know. If I really had to choose, it would probably be fashion wear, just because I like how you can literally rock anything, like a high look, a jumpsuit, like a full tassel piece, something with feathers, like it can be absolutely anything. And I like seeing the way people take that and like what they come up with, what they end up wearing. I just think it's a really fun round where you can be like bouncy and sassy and twirl and like just have fun with it.
Yeah,
so
and you really see the testament. Oh, nice. I think I would agree.
You're not worried about like tripping on anything. Like there's nothing to trip on.
Just working. Are you going to give us hints of what this fashion fashion wear is like this year?
Honestly, I haven't picked one because I can't.
Oh, you still got time.
No, but this is quite concerning me. I said this to Rachel the other night when we was on a coaching session, because I normally find my fashion wear, that's the first thing I can normally find and decide what I want. And I normally find it as soon as I've competed the previous year, like straight away I'm like, oh, I found the next one. But this year I just can't find anything that's like right. There's aspects of things that I really love. Like at the minute I'm absolutely obsessed with the ostrich feathers. Like the really floaty. Romy had them on.
Yeah, I know. Girl, I will watch a lot of Drag Race. I know my feathers.
Yeah. And I'm literally obsessed with them, but I can't find on a short dress or like a jumpsuit anything that sort of looks right and would suit me. So I'm really struggling. So I think I might incorporate some sort of ostrich feather into an outfit, but I'm not sure what that outfit's going to look like, even what colour. So yeah, I can't really give much away other than that.
I'm pretty sure one of these nights you're going to get up and go, oh, that's my idea. That's my fashion wear.
I'm waiting for that moment and it's not come. And I think it's because I'm stressing too much about the fact that it's not coming. So it's not going to come.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the magic of things is let go of it and it will come to you in due course.
Yeah. But it's ready. Definitely.
Yeah. I honestly absolutely cannot wait. Hi, Hannah. Cannot wait to see you on stage, and hopefully I would be able to like make it there in person, and hopefully to see you get crowned. I'd be like screaming and cheering for you. But before I let you go, I would love to see what tip you could give to someone that's like thinking about joining a beauty pageant, especially maybe Galaxy.
Yes. So I would say don't let anything hold you back, because the amount of times that I've entered and got there like on the day and during the lead, all I've thought of is I'm not going to win because so-and-so's done this and so-and-so's got this dress and it's like a couture gown and it's Sherry Hill, or someone's like been doing all these appearances and I've not been able to do them, or I've not raised as much money as so-and-so. Don't just let all that go, because that's not what they're interested in. All they're interested in is you. And as long as you're kind, you're polite, you're enjoying the experience, you're taking so much more out of it than just constantly thinking negative thoughts and thinking about what you could have done, what you should have done, and what so-and-so's done. It just doesn't matter. Just enjoy the day, take everything away from it that you possibly can, and that's when you'll shine, and be your true self, and that should be when you see results.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you there, Chloe. Well, Jessica, we can reuse fashion wear. You can recreate things.
So I am actually reusing that gown. It's not really a gown, the fashion wear, because that's what I'm going to wear for opening round. So
see, there you go.
I am going to reuse it.
Yeah, we have to think about our planet and stop buying fast fashion and all the clothes.
100%.
Yeah, but thank you so much, Chloe. It was an absolute pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for your lovely tip, and we look forward to seeing you on stage.
Thank you so much.
Well, take care. Well, next week here on Queen's Table, we have a very, very special guest, and you never guess who. It's the lovely Harriet Lane, our Miss International UK, will be here with us next week to find out more about her, to come and join us. Also, we are here at Pageantland. We are looking for a number of blog subscriptions, so you would be able to get involved on that. So always looking for queens, contestants to be interviewed on our blog. So you can find that on www.pageantland.online/get-involved. Alternatively, message us on social media and we'll be able to redirect you to the right page. Well, lovely. Thank you very much for watching. It was my great pleasure to be with you here this week, and next week I will be back on the back end. It's my pleasure, and take care. Bye-bye.